Hey everybody, this is a very brief presentation to introduce you to the idea of what we're trying to accomplish when we read an essay like Excerpt of 16, how we look at it with a critical eye, how we then paraphrase our reaction to the essay, and then how we start to build a graphic organizer, taking our original thoughts, our original ideas, our paraphrasing, and trying to build upon our original thinking, our response. That's always what we want to be doing. We don't just want to be reporting what other people think, what other people say. We want to have an initial reaction, write it down. That's the act of paraphrasing. And then we want to start to build upon our original thoughts, our paraphrasing, in order to construct a full and complete, informative, and purposeful essay. Okay, in this slide you may want to hit the stop button and look at this checklist of questions for critical reading. When we read and we want to start to paraphrase, always have a list of general questions in your mind, how you want to respond, how you want to paraphrase, what questions do you want to answer, the who, what, when, where, and why, what is the general subject, what is the main point, what are the supporting points. Those three top questions, general subject, main point, supporting points, is what we want to do when we build the graphic organizer. We're going to do that in the very next slide. But always, you want to be thinking of a list of critical questions. Critical reading always implies critical questions. What kind of questions you come up will be a reflection upon your own personal thinking. And when you answer those questions, then that's how you start the process of putting your own stamp on this reading. Ask yourself a series of questions, answer them yourself about the reading, and then you will be able to start to paraphrase those. That's the process of paraphrasing. Asking yourself a simple question and answering it, giving your opinion. In this slide it's very similar. The same questions are presented again on the left, and on the right you see what a general, is kind of fanciful, I made it pretty for this slide, what a simple graphic organizer should look like. You have a thesis, question and answer, a conclusion, question answer, and main ideas and details. So you just want to respond to this structure and put your main ideas with the details listed below it, one or two main ideas with a series of details listed below each one. You're going to start to separate the thesis and the conclusion, the main ideas and the details, so somebody can look at an outline of a essay rather quickly. That's all there is to it. It's not really complicated. We're just kind of using this tool of a graphic organizer to separate out ideas. We're deconstructing this essay. That's exactly what we're doing. We're doing the process of analysis, which is really just a deconstruction of the parts, and we're trying to figure out what each part means to us when we paraphrase. Okay, here's the final slide. That's it. It wasn't too bad. What your assignment is going to be, you've completed your essay response to the initial reading, critical reading of Excerpt from 16. You're going to graphically organize your own response. I find it much easier to have students begin the process of graphic organizing and learn how to do it if they graphically organize their own essay first. This will be the last time we graphically organize our own essay after we've written one. From now on, we're going to be doing more critical readings and creative graphic organizing of stories and essays that I assigned for you to read in this class. But the easiest way is to, since you knew, or you should know, what you meant to say in your essay that you submitted, now I want you to go back and graphically organize it. Okay, so it should be a fairly simple process. Tell me what your thesis is in your essay. Separate the main points, which is usually going to be in paragraphs, and then give me one or two details. You're paraphrasing your own essay. You're summarizing your own essay, and that's your assignment.